Yeah, hello guys. In this video, we are going to see how we can verify broken images on a web page using Selenium and Java. So first, let me show you how a broken image looks like. So here I have already saved a web page. So let's go to that web page. Okay. So here you can see these images are broken, and this image and this image is not broken. So we can see that in the source code, page source, sorry, so these are the images which are present on a web page. Okay, so if we copy its URL, then we can see this image. Okay, but if for these images, if we go, we will get something like this: not found and not, because these images are broken. So if someone asks you, if in the interview someone asks you how you are going to verify these using an automation tool, so here is how you can do this. So just open your Eclipse, create a new project, project name test, finish. Sorry. So we had to create a Java project. Now give this project any name, finish. Now the next thing is you are going to create a class. Now let's create a class. Okay. So name the class test as image test. Okay. Now for now we can use main. Otherwise you guys can use this. If you are using test engine all, then you do not have to use main. For us, for the time being, we will use this main class, main method. Now next thing is, we are going to use this WebDriver. So in order to use WebDriver, first we have to add WebDriver to our build path. Okay, go to properties, Java build path, add external jars, and add the Selenium libraries. Okay, now we are done. Now you guys must be knowing the first step is to use this system class in order to set the property of the browser driver which we are going to use. So first we are going to use this class to set the property. So system dot set property. Now we are going to use Geeko driver, WebDriver dot dot driver, and then we are going to pass this path where this driver is there. In our case, it is here. So we just copy this path and paste it there. Okay. Now the second step is to create the object of WebDriver. Then we create an object of WebDriver, import the library. Now the object is, we have to assign it to Firefox. Okay, yeah, good to go till now. Now, once we are done, then we have to access the web page. Driver.get, and for a web page where you have to analyze the images are broken or not, you are going to pass it here. Okay. Now the fourth step is to get all the images which you have to verify. Okay. So for this, what we are going to use, we are going to use the collection of Java, and we are going to type classes to web element type, and then we are going to put all the images from the web page in that collection. So let's do this. We are going to use list web element of type web element, and reference variable name, import this libraries web element. Okay. Now we are going to call find elements, and these images we are going to pass this tag name. We are going to pass this tag name. Like here, this img tag, we are going to fetch all the images have img tag. So we are going to find all the elements by tag name img. Okay. So what this is going to do, this is going to uh, store all the elements with tag name img in this list. So here we can, if you want to see how many elements are there, then we can see like this list, like right size. Okay, so it is going to give us how many images are present on a web page. Okay, so we can write it like this: total number of images on web page is like this. Okay. Okay, now the main means purpose of our video starts from here. Okay, so we are going to first iterate over this collection in order to check this authentic means the images are broken or not. So we are going to use enhanced for loop. Okay, so here we are going to pass the type web element type. We are going to iterate over the web elements. We are going to give it the reference variable name and the collection name. Okay. Okay. Now till this part, I hope I'm clear. Now the next step is, sorry guys. Now the next step is to uh, create an object of HTTP URL connection, and we are going to open the connection in order to. First, let me write, and then I will explain you what exactly we are doing here. HTTP. our connection. This is a Java class. Now pass it a reference variable. Now use new URL. So we are going to pass it this src. We have to import URL, open connection, and we have to typecast it to this, typecast it to this class http URL. Okay, and we have to declare. We have to put it in try catch because uh, we are. It is going to throw an except. It can throw an exception, so we have to put it in try catch. Okay. So for the sake of simplicity, we can put only exception here. Means in order to for you to be just see the code clearly and keep things simple for now. But the best practice would be to specify exception from the most specific to most general. I am just specifying the most general exception, but the best practice is to move from most specific exception to most general exception. Okay, so let's see what we are doing here. Here, what we are doing, guys. See, we are just creating means we are passing this. Uh, we are opening a connection and assigning it to object of HTTP URL connection, and then we call the method open connection. We do this in order to send request to the server to establish a connection with us. Here server send us back the acknowledgement to us that the connection is established, and now we can send and receive data. Now once this is done, okay, once I hope you guys are established. Once it is done, we are going to call this connection method in order to send the type of request we are going to send. So till this point it is clear, right? This is the connection class, and this is the reference variable. Now in order to open connection, in order to send the server, we are going to pass it the URL, and this URL is fetched with this src attribute. Like I told you, for this this src attribute, this we as we went there, like earlier I showed you, like so this effect, like this URL fetching and then opening a connection and then getting response from the server, it this whole process will be handled with this line. Okay, now next step will be to if you have worked with RESTful web service, then there are multiple methods in order to interact with the server, like get, post, update, delete. So we are going to use this get request type for interacting with the server and verify the response. Okay, so the next thing is to call a method. Okay, just a minute, guys. Sorry, guys. So now the next step is to set request method. What type of request we are going to pass to the server? So here we are going to set request method, and for this we are going to make this post request. Okay, so what we are going to do? Okay, so we once we set the request method, on the next step would be to get the response code, in order to verify we have got the valid response or not. So 200, if we get the response code of 200, so it means that the request went fine and the image is fine. But other than anything other than 200 would be that the image is not proper, it is broken. So here is how we can do. We can put it like this: response code function dot get response code. We can write like if response code is not equals to 200, then so you can write like broken image, broken image. It will be like same thing here. Like it is going to fetch us the URL, and else so we put SOP find image. All right, guys. Okay. So once this is done, once we are done with this loop, we can once we are done with this loop, what we can do, we can close the browser. Okay. All right, guys. So let's see how this thing works. So just run it as a Java application. So it navigates to this browser. Now the browser opened, and now it is going to give it this. Okay, see, it says that number of images are on page around 4. So the number of images here we can see is 1, 2, 3, and this one here, right here, 4 beyond GitHub. This one is 4. Okay. Now it says that's fine image. Like this image is fine. So let's check it. Okay. If we open this image, so it will be fine. Okay. And now it says that this image is broken. Let's see. Let's see if this image is broken or not. Okay. We go here, put it like this, and we get like not found. Okay. So this way we can verify it. Okay. So this was let's try it with another URL. Okay. We instead of this link, why not we can go to www.google.com. Okay. Let's go to this site and check run as Java application. So it fires this URL Google, and then it closes it, and it only says that this single image is fine image. Okay, let's go here. Okay, let's copy this and let's fire and check. Okay, so here it will give you only one working URL, which is fine. No image is broken. So this way we can do test the broken images on a web page. Now, suppose someone if while in an interview someone asks you that or some requirement comes to verify all the broken images on a website, then how you are going to do? So in that case, what you have to go what you have to do, you can use some third party jars like JSoup and all. And using that JSoup, you are going to use Java recursion concept and recurse through all the web pages. Like you are going to access a link using JSON. Now you are going to parse the whole page and fetch all the links with a anchor tag, and those will be the links. And you are going to iterate over each link, and you are on each you are going to access web page of each link, and you are going to parse it using JSoup and fetch all the images with SRT, the tags with SRC, and the same way you can use this. So recurse over all the links, fetch all the tags, and then verify the response of each one. And in this way, you can gather all the broken images and the fine images. So please do let me know in the comment section if you guys want to see that code too, in order where we can find out all the images which are broken on a website. Okay, okay, that's it for now. Bye.